post cookies called data clean rooms. Okay, so these kind of things are where we work with what we call vital few, but they have some of them tens of thousands of customers, some of them got millions and hundreds of millions of customers. So
Okay, no problem.
the goal and objective for us is we work discreetly with clients. We don't work in a way that we build a channel and broadcast ourselves and say we got millions of followers and millions of visitors. To us, it's a time waster. So we don't do that. What we do is we help our clients to build that kind of service when they ask us. So the way that it works is following. We build platforms and technologies and we license that to the companies to target themselves to their customers in India, in Southeast Asia, in Malaysia, in Europe, in Latin America. We work with banks, financial institutions, where we bring AI and biometric and facial recognition into virtual meeting. Like in here, I couldn't click on it unless I would have gone through a biometric facial recognition connected to my national ID, connected to my fake ID, and so forth. So I know you're a genuine person. So, in that kind of a concept, what we want to do is look at an assignment with you, for example. Okay, this is a better way of managing because I'm not interested in increasing my eyeballs. I'm very discreet. In fact, I decline everyday customers because I just don't want to do business with them. So, and I'm not a young man to build a career. Okay, so you have to understand. So I choose who I want to do business with. Now, taking that into a consideration, the way we work is we understand what's your business model. What do you do? What's your deliverable? You may be presenting us with a, for example, what I consider maybe a PowerPoint presentation or a PDF file that you say, hey, I do ABCD for you in exchange for XYZ. Okay. And then we recommend your services to our clients that they need that kind of exposures. For example, we may have a new client that they need to create launch a brand new product. Okay. And they're going to build that social activities. So rather than us getting involved in that process, because that's not what we do, we primarily specialize in real-time communications and interactive world in what we call DCR. So we are highly involved in processes that it's highly client driven, like IoTs or telehealth or, you know, virtual tellers and things like that. So the most important thing for us always is two-tier: clients education and client service. So we work with third parties like yourself. Example of it is a group reached out to me from um, LinkedIn, and they showed me their algorithm, and they were able to pull out through their algorithm 35,000 fresh leads. Okay.
Yes.
So we recommend that to the client when they say, I need new customers, I need to find new buyers, for example. So we say, okay, add this to the cost of your production as an add-on to the budget. And then we subscribe to that service and we bring that 35,000 names as a target to you. And then you start launching it with your own email system or whatever that you guys are doing to create the notification. So if you have this kind of thing that you say, I increase the volume, because Fayuz showed me a demonstration of taking a couple of our videos and increasing our eyeballs. So we think that would be a good service to add to the third parties in two areas that we think is going to have value. Because there are two things I do. It's very simple. I take companies public. Okay. I invest in them and I take them public in United States and abroad. On the other side of the equation, I work on technologies, innovation of technologies that I integrate into various services and facilities. And then we license those to the third parties that they make it into their own brand, or they add it to their own apps or to their services, and they sell that to what you call D2C, direct to consumers. I think your product or your service would be good for the D2C market to create the consumer awareness for a brand. So a project that we are doing that you may want to give us a proposal is called K-Room. We are working with a Southeast Asian market in Malaysia that we have a contract to serve their subscribers and increase their subscribers. Okay. And we are going to start with a channel called Tech Talk, TEK-TALK, that is going to be broadcasted into a room or many rooms that we will build, from tens of thousands to millions of rooms for them under that venue. And also, since there are 60-year-old publishers and they're most trusted publishers in that region, they serve 3 languages: Chinese, what we call Bumi, which is the Malaysian Malay, and then you got the English-speaking people. So taking that into consideration, you can look at something that we are building. We are working with them, but they're going to be launching a campaign that we can make a budget or a plan or a recommendation to see how your things work. So in July 27th, we are anticipating to do what we call a soft launch, followed by a planned schedule. And that is going to cover mostly the population of what we call Eastern Malaysia. So if you want to look at geo-IP, you're targeting towards 6 million population. So if you just want to show us a use case where you can create this opportunity, I'm giving you all the data, the details, the protocols, and a protocol technologies that we are building called K-Room. And the K-Room is basically, if I want to show it to you, I think it would be a better way of demonstrating to you so you get a general idea of what I'm talking about. Enable your screen share for me. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Then you can get a visual, at least to see what I'm referring to.
Okay.
Screen share. Okay, did you enable it?
You want to screen share?
Yeah, enable your screen share. My screen share.
Yeah.
actually.
Okay. Yeah. To permission daw to.
Is that we're going to be reaching toward a series of subscribers. We have a goal for that brand to create the awareness and target that toward Southeast Malaysia, not West Malaysia. There are 2 very different.
Okay, sir.
It's like where you
Okay,
got
sir. Okay, no problem. Now, now you can share your screen. Now you can.
Let me see.
Okay, now you can share your screen.